this is your Total English book, and in this video we are going to discuss the first chapter of this book. The first chapter of Total English is interchange of sentences, that is changing a sentence from one form to another. Now before we move on with the topic, let's revise what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which is arranged in a systematic order to give a correct sense. You know very well. Then there are four kinds of sentences. First is declarative sentence or assertive sentence. Now what is the difference between declarative sentence and assertive sentence? Now I'll tell you. Now see the sentence, honesty is the best policy. Okay. Second, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Now these two sentences usually is a declaration. It makes a statement. These two sentences make a statement, hence it is called declarative sentence. Now what is assertive sentence? Now assertive sentences also are statements, okay, they make statements, but assertive sentences, they can be either affirmative, they can be negative. Now assertive sentences which are affirmative are positive sentences which do not have any negative word, like she seems happy. So this is assertive sentence in affirmative form. If I write she doesn't seem happy, so this is assertive sentence but in negative form. So I hope everyone knows that every sentence has subject, verb or object. Every sentence has subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. Right? So this is the difference between declarative sentence and assertive sentence. Next is interrogative sentence. Now all the interrogative sentences, with the word interrogative means asking question. A sentence that asks a question. Suppose we take the sentence, where do you live? Where do you live? What is your name? So these two, what is your name? These two sentences are asking questions. So we call it interrogative sentence, and they end up with a question mark. So you see, just come back to declarative and assertive sentence, they end up with a full stop. Okay, but interrogative sentences end up with a question mark. Then third form of sentence is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are those sentences which express a command, request or order. So a sentence that makes command, request, entreaty, order, etc. are called imperative sentences. For example, sit down. Sit down. So you're just ordering. Okay. Or you can say, please open the door. Please open the door. So what are you doing? You are requesting over here. Or may you live long. May you live long. This is again an imperative sentence, right? So all the imperative sentences end up with a full stop. Now next kind of sentence is number 4. Now children, note down here on this page number 8, we have interchange of sentences, and this is what we are going to learn over here. Now affirmative and negative sentences. How an affirmative sentence is changed into negative. Now this is only a prince can afford such a luxury. So how to change it into negative? No one except a prince can afford such a luxury. Now children, whenever you are interchanging a sentence from one form to another, you should remember that you should not change the meaning of the sentence. Okay, a sentence from one grammatical form may be changed to another without changing its meaning, and this is called transformation of sentences, which we have already done in the previous class. Now you have to be more particular. She was doubtful whether it was correct. So you're not going to change the meaning of the sentence. So how you are going to change the negative form? She was not sure. We have used the opposite of doubtful, not sure whether it was correct. Next is, he will not find the journey comfortable. Over here this is already in negative and you have to make it affirmative. He will find the journey uncomfortable. So we have not changed the meaning of the sentence. Next is, no one denied that she was clever. You have to change it and make it affirmative. All affirmed that she was clever. Similarly, when you interchange interrogative sentence and assertive sentence, you can see over here, it is foolish to waste time in watching this program. Now we have to change into interrogative. Why waste time in watching this program? And with a question mark. We could not succeed without hard work. Could we succeed without hard work? Right? Then, who believes in his tall talk? No one believes in his tall talk. The concept you have to see is that you have to see what kind of sentence it is and which form you have to change. And accordingly, without changing the meaning, you have to change from one form to another. That is called transformation. Next is it not wise to agree with this superior? So you have already learned in your previous class, whenever a sentence is in negative, that is changed into positive assertive form. So like, he is wise to agree with this superior. So if the interrogative is negative, the assertive should be positive. If the assertive is positive, interrogative will be negative. Next is exclamatory and assertive sentences. Interchange of exclamatory and assertive sentences. Now look at this. How beautiful the moon is. So the moon is, the purpose of exclamation mark over here is that you are showing, you are expressing the joy, the happiness. Accordingly, you have to understand it and you're going to write down. The moon is very beautiful. That we were at home again. It's kind of a wish. We wish that we were at home again. It is sad to think that all good things come to an end. Alas, all good things should come to an end. Right? So there's one more exclamatory mark over here, mark used over here. That should not be. You can cut it. Next is, it was a horrible moment. What a horrible moment it was. So I hope this much is understood by you. Now moving on to the interchange of sentences from remove to or use so that. So you are already aware of this also. So let's revise in this video. These mangoes are too cheap to be fresh. You know very well the word too expresses the negative. This means these mangoes are so cheap that they cannot be fresh. Now, he is too strong to be defeated. He is so strong that he cannot be defeated. If it is was over here, he was too strong to be defeated. Accordingly, you are going to change the model over here. You can say he was so strong that he could not be defeated. The hall is so small that all cannot be accommodated. So, it's vice versa. From so that to, you have to add to. The hall is too small to accommodate all. He speaks so softly that he cannot be heard. He speaks too softly to be heard. So over here you see the framing of the sentence. Do not use not over here. To is already in negative. So you have to use infinitive over here. Infinitive is to plus verb. Now coming to degrees of comparison, you see There are 3 degrees of comparison: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Now, positive degree, you know how to change from one degree to another. Positive degree is the base degree with the verb adjective there. But then when you write in comparative degree, you use than, and in superlative degree you use the with est. So without changing the meaning, you have to interchange. Ashok is taller than Ravi. Ravi is not as tall as Ashok. So when you write positive degree, you always use as and base form and as. No other country is as rich as America. America is, you're writing over here, you're writing the comparative form, so you're going to use than. America is richer than any other country. If you write superlative, America is richest of all countries. You see how it is changed from one form to another. Next is Ashoka was one of the greatest kings. Ashoka was greater than many other kings. That means there were other kings who were as great as Ashoka. What does it imply? Then very few kings were as great as Ashoka. So see how the 3 degrees have been interchanged. You just have to note down. The last is no other metal is as heavy as lead. Lead is heavier than any other metal. Lead is the heaviest of all metals. I hope you're going to revise this and solve the exercises given in the chapter. Thank you.